My name is Amina Guyon. I am a senior in the interior design program, and I graduate May 6th, actually on my 25th birthday. I think I'm going to go to an all-inclusive resort in Jamaica for a week and just enjoy Jamaican food, enjoy the island, and kind of just relax because I've been going really hard since I turned 18. So the way that I found myself in interior design, I was currently studying mechanical design technology at ECU. That's how I started, and I would always find myself not being happy with my class and then going home to my dorm and playing Sims. And I know that sounds kind of funny, but I would sit on this game called Sims and design homes, hotels, and stores for like hours at a time. And a roommate of mine, she was like, you should really get into interior design. And I hadn't thought of it at the time, but after doing some research and looking at what that field was as a whole, I definitely found something that I really could enjoy. Well, I found my passion for interior design after I started in college, so it's interesting to see where you are in life when you find different things like that. So my passion, it's something that I kind of discovered last year when we had a collaboration with an interior design firm by the name of Motzi, and they wanted to bring awareness to diversity on a student level. And so I reached out to my professor to talk about it, and he chose me to collaborate with them. And we talked a lot about like how diverse the student body was in our program, also how to become an ally and stuff like that. And myself, I came up with surveys and just kind of getting questions back from the students about who they were, their diverse backgrounds, and kind of what they wanted to see from the department. And through all of that, I started gaining that passion because I too have dealt with, discrimination and stuff like that, and I had to find a voice to speak up for myself. Even before this collaboration, actually, I incorporated diversity into my projects. So one of my favorite projects was a hotel located in Grenada, where I incorporated the African history there. And I incorporated it in a very subtle way. So the color scheme was based off of their one of their annual festivals called Spicemas, and I used materials, art, and fabrics from Nigeria and Ghana, because that's where they believe to be from. So whenever I graduated high school, I really wanted to figure out how to make money for school while also helping people, and that's when I decided to join the Army. And thanks to my engineering background in high school, I was able to score really well on the ASVAB, and I got a position as an aircraft electrician and weapon systems maintainer for the Apache attack helicopter. And about a year into my time at my unit, they were like, hey, we're going to Afghanistan. So I was like, oh, wow. So I had to take a step back from my studies and go to Afghanistan. I had to drop, I want to say, 3 semesters to go for that. All of those experiences from engineering and from my time in the military has definitely molded me to who I am now. And with the military, that's where I gained a lot of my passion for diversity, and also I gained a lot of leadership skills and gained more confidence in who I was as a person. I had a few experiences that I was not very comfortable with. Army has a very strict regulation, and that's with any military branch. And so sometimes it's harder for, women of color to conform to those policies. And this was around the time that I had just cut my hair off. It was like maybe half an inch long. And so it was a little bit harder for me to find hairstyles that worked for me. And I was, asked by someone, your hair is unkempt, do you brush it? Or I can wash and brush my hair every day, why can't you? And I had to really kind of fight for myself. And at first I was very shy, very reserved. And after a while, I started gaining that confidence to be an advocate for myself. I was one woman in our entire shop. So for 12 hours a day, 10 days a week, I was the only woman. And so that came with its own challenges as well. Dr. Swink, I love her. She is absolutely amazing. She has seen my growth. She's seen my potential even before I could see it. And her and Jim definitely helped me along the way. They have supported me even through my military endeavors. So for example, like I said before, I had those 3-month-long orders, and it was going to cut into my school time again, and they were like, no, we're not going to have that. We're going to help you get some independent studies so that you can so you won't have to be behind. And I just get a little shaken up just thinking about it. They are really, really great people, and I am very lucky and fortunate to have had them. Another professor in the interior design program who's had a huge impact on my experiences here at ECU. His name is Professor Gustina. He was the one who chose me to collaborate with Monty to bring diversity awareness to a student level. During this collaboration, I was able to take the lead and share my experiences and passions. And this semester, I had the opportunity to present my first presentation regarding diversity in the workplace, and as well as share information with students about discrimination and allyship. My dream is to become well known for what I do. Like, I definitely want to achieve that. I have this huge passion for what I do, and I'd love to eventually get recognition for it. But right now, I have an internship at JLL. It's a commercial real estate company. It's for occupancy planning. I really love the company. I love the atmosphere and stuff like that. And the position that I have will definitely help me with the skills that I need. However, eventually, I want to find a position that helps me to be more on the creative side. I want to be a senior designer where I can design spaces that speaks to people. One of the things that people say about interior design is that we design for the human experience, and I always have a lot of ideas, and I love when I get to incorporate them. So I just want to be in a position where I can design and impact people on that level. So whoever comes into the space, they feel that, like, they know that I actually designed that space with them in mind.